Hello, Shadowcat back with the Rim of Time. And last time, things were okay. That's about all I can say about that. Not a lot really happened. You know, people died. Good people. I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, where are we at right now? We're actually in a good place right now. Before everything kind of went bad, we did get everything planted, while we still had some help. And now, those chickens are finally coming home to roost. Our corn is just about ready to harvest. We've already gotten some of our cotton and some of our heel root, so we're going to be resupplying ourselves on that. Food is kind of an issue. We have animals in here. The only problem is no one is actually butchering them. And that's probably because people are just too busy right now with other things like, well, like taking care of the harvest. It's fine, though. We do have meat and some peppers in the hoppers for the nutrient paste dispenser, which means that people will have something to eat, even if we're not getting a whole lot of cooking done. And that's okay. And now Bibby's hiding in the... Bibby, you are in desperate need of a reconditioning. No, wait. No, you don't. You have been reconditioned. You are an Aes Sedai. So what's your problem? You're depressive. That's what your problem is. Okay, fine. And Waffles died. Well, I can't help that. And Hunter died, and that was sad. I agree. Also, outdoors. I mean, this is not outdoors, though. This is indoors. So, I don't entirely understand what your problem is. Oh, well. We're just going to leave that as is, then. So, once we get some of this harvested, I'm hoping that we can restock ourselves on pemmican. Maybe. I guess we'll see. We have enough corpses in here of different animals. Well, not corpses. Carcasses. I mean, let's be right in our terminology. I just need to make sure that this actually gets butchered before it rots. So we may have to keep an eye on that, and we may have to force somebody to do that. Hope not, but we may have to. Last time we also got a lot of work done on the walls. And that was good. Like, the walls on this side is almost entirely done. The thing that's not done is this crate here. Can we just, like, deconstruct everything over here? So, like, everything that doesn't belong here, let's deconstruct that. That one, too. All this stuff. Please, thank you. That could be a gaping hole, and I'm not sure if anyone can actually get over that crate to get in here. And if they can, I don't want them to. We'll probably also have to deal with this this ancient pipeline section here, which I can't deconstruct, but I could bash it to pieces. Either way. The other big problem we're having right now is, as I look here, some of this is food, some of this is not. And the reason why some of this is not is because we are out of storage. This room is full. This room is full. And when I look at what is it full with, all I see are weapons. I see these equas that are poor quality. Hatchets that are poor quality. Lots of things that we could be either smelting or just straight up destroying. And I want to get rid of them. Because this is ridiculous. We have no storage. What is this? Small marble statue, small marble statue. And we already have small statues. So why do we have these? Make those go away. No more of that. Alright, there's 2 more spots. Do we have anything else over here we can do the same thing to? Maybe? Not really. We do have this. A fox fur deer skull. Do we already have a deer skull? Yeah, we do. No, we don't. It's suspended. But if it's suspended, we still don't need this. So yeah, just trying to kind of make room here where we can. We need a better storage option. Or at least people to just clean some of this out. I could set Jeremy to work on it. What are you doing, Jeremy? You are hauling some stuff. And you're harvesting heel root. Well, I can't really complain about that. We needed more heel root. But our stock is looking fantastic. 169. That's 13 squared. I think. Pretty sure it is. I'm almost certain it is. Either way, don't really have to worry about it. We're getting flour, so that's good. And Issa's on a binge. Why? Unsightly environment, Hunter died, slept in the heat, nutrient paste, Waffles died. Wow, everyone is just upset these people died. And I get it. I do. But I need you to get over it. 8 days? 15 days. I need you people to get over these people. I mean, they died. It's sad. Also, these animals are going to start rotting in here. So, as much as I didn't want to, White, I'm going to have to tell you to do it. And it's unfortunate. Also, what happened to that bedroll? I don't know. Speaking of bedrolls, we don't have any anymore. Everyone now has beds. It's not much of an improvement, but it is an improvement. And now there's an eclipse. You know, if we had solar panels, that would be a bad thing. But we never made solar panels. So, you know, it's just a thing. Nutrient paste dispenser's still working. What's in here? Apparently nothing. Contents? Yeah, nothing. That's just a glitch. Alright, people are getting up even though it's dark outside. That's gotta be weird the way the eclipses work, because like a real eclipse doesn't last very long. It's kind of over and done with real quick. This is just dark for an entire day. That's alright though, we'll deal with it. I imagine if it was an eclipse that lasted forever, that would just be awful. Okay, White. Yes, White is butchering. That is good. You don't actually need to carry all that stuff over. You can just drop it there on the floor and somebody else will take care of that for you. It'll be fine. This is a team effort. Let your team help. There we go. Perfect. Everything's to be butchered, and maybe if we get something in, we can start making some pemmican before a lot of this goes away, because this meat's not going to last a couple of days. Unfortunately. And we can't make pemmican out of flour, so, you know, it is what it is. Speaking of the flour, though, I want to suspend these simple bakes. I want to save our flour as like a just-in-case thing. And as a matter of fact, I think that I can make a storage place for this. So I'm going to make a couple more food baskets there, and we'll just put flour in them. Which should be fine. What do we have going on here? Vega, you're making a poncho. That's good. Because of the graphical glitch, I can barely see you, but, you know, I can see what you're doing at least. One thing that I haven't checked on in a while, I don't think so anyway, how's everyone's magic doing? So, Weirin, you can upgrade your healing circle, so that's good. Solarian, what were you working on? Right, Blood Shield. We're going to get you more Blood Rush. Haven't really been able to use your stuff, though. Amara, you're learning how to blink. Your blink is now fully upgraded. And under Might, we're still working on your Vicious Strikes. White, you already have Vicious Strikes. Or no, you don't. We're still working on Toxic Shadow. There we go. And under Magic, you already have the ability to blink. You're working on Shadow Walking. That's right. So that's done. Jeremy, you don't have any magic. Vega, you have 2 points, and you're still working on your Fire Claw. So let's make you as efficient as possible. Very good. Unfortunately, nobody else seems to have any magical ability. Can we do any more testing? Actually, we can. We can do novice testing. If we were going to, who would we be testing? So it looks like it would be Jeremy. Actually, no, it's not going to be Jeremy. Jeremy's not one of us, so Jeremy doesn't get that kind of treatment. Not yet. Oliver. We tried with you, and it didn't really work. Maybe we should try with Combs? Or was it Combs that failed? I don't remember now. But I think we should try this. Maybe BB? If you two are mages, you might, feel better. BB, I want to try you. Yeah. I'm going to try you. So here's what we're going to do. BB, you're getting slotted up here. Let's go ahead and try this. Amara. Now we just wait for BB to show up.
In order for us to grow and become a grand order in the world, we must support each other in such efforts. So as the one power drives the world around us, so must we be pillars of the world, shaping it with the power we are given.
It worked! BB can touch the one power. Not only that, but it was an inspired test, and BB has an inspiration. BB has seen a vision of potential. He can achieve the power of an empath with the assistance. Okay, nobody move. We can do this. BB? Let's do this while we're here.
Every one of us has a different path to becoming Aes Sedai, but some of us are gifted with shorter paths than others. So intuitive you are to have come this far this fast, it is time for you to take your place among us.
And it's done! So we got an inspired novice testing, which is just fantastic. Everyone gets a +5 mood for 6 days. Then after that, BB was inspired, and the accepted testing was a success. The gifted individual has taken a great step towards becoming a more powerful asset to our colony. That is another +3 mood for 6 days. That's +8 overall. This is exactly what we needed. And BB, let's see what you can do. You are now an empath. So what abilities do you have? Well, we can turn this on. So you have this supportive aura. You also have symbiosis, but let's go through this one at a time. So empathy. An empath has the ability to experience the emotions of those around them, reverberate their emotions to better understand the feelings of others, or to convey their own emotions. These innate abilities have been augmented by arcane power by the One Power, magnifying the effects of empathy. Pawns in the proximity of the empath will occasionally experience the faded emotions of the empath, both good and bad. That could be a problem. The more good emotions the empath is feeling, the more likely nearby pawns will receive the positive empathetic feelings. Mastery of empathic abilities can make an effective mood management tool, but an untrained and stressed empath can cause despair for an entire colony. Oh, that could be bad. What else do we have? Mind Killer. Releases an empathic wail that floods all nearby pawns with emotions. Reactions can vary, but most living organisms have difficulty dealing with the overwhelming surge of emotion. Can cause hostile pawns to go berserk. The higher the affected pawn's mood, the more emotional energy is released. When untrained, the skill may affect nearby allies. Okay, then there's the suppressive aura, not supportive aura. Creates an aura around the empath that suppresses the emotions of other pawns, allowing them to feel only what the empath wishes them to feel. With training, the empath can allow positive emotions and suppress negative ones. Side effects of the aura may cause transference of the emotions to the empath. Emotionally suppressed pawns will not experience mental breaks. Fantastic. Harvest Passion? It attempts to steal a work passion from a target pawn. The caster must sacrifice an active inspiration to activate the ability. Once all the joy is removed from the target pawn, the effect attempts to transfer the passion to the caster. The joy of the caster is also consumed with each iteration. If a passion is not transferred to the caster before the joy is depleted, then the ability ends. Both the caster and the target will suffer shocking trauma while the effect is active. You know, I think we should probably skip that one. And then Symbiosis. It entwines the fate of the empath with the target. The empath will enter into a mentally vacant state, unable to control their own body as they project their will to reinforce the will of a target pawn. The empath will still maintain any pre-existing effects or auras. The target will receive emotional fortitude and mental strength in return. The symbiote may experience physical after effects of injuries taken by their host. If the host dies while the empath is a symbiote, the empath will also die. I think we should maybe avoid that one too. So since this aura is always active, I think this is the first thing that we want to train. So we have Lingering Suppressiveness, increases the duration by 20%, with a chance to allow positive emotions by 10%. There's Immense Aura, I'll get to you in a moment, which just increases the radius, and Blissful Lie, which imitates feelings of joy and comfort to transfer to affected pawns. Each skill level increases the amount of joy and comfort transferred. I like that. Let's get some of that. Let's lie to people. Alright, so what do we have going on here then? Ooh, a ritual opportunity soon, the Theocratic Party. Jeremy, I think that's your party, actually. And a Manhunter pack. Manhunting mandrills have entered the area, driven insane by the disease known as Scaria. So there's a mandrill. And there's 8 more. Ooh. That's a lot of mandrills. And they're kind of tough. It's also kind of dark because the eclipse is still going. After a day. But that's okay. It's okay. Oliver, I cannot wake you up. We have to do this without you. Everybody report to the graveyard. Actually, what am I doing? Like this. We already need to stay towards the corner of the building where it's safer. I wish we had the wall done. As it is, they can't come straight at us. They have to come through here. So perhaps we just bunch up in the corner. Kind of like this. Weirin, I want you back here. Amara, move back. Vega, right here. Because Fireclaw. We're going to try this. Right here. That didn't really do anything. Alright. Solarian. What can you do? Here's what we're going to do. We're not going to do anything right now. I take it back. Alright, keep stabbing. Keep stabbing. Also, I want everyone on drafted hunt. Put these things down as soon as they go down. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's 8 corpses. Okay, good job, everyone. I thought that was actually going to be a harder fight. But I guess not. Okay, well, not going to complain. I'm never going to complain about an easy fight. What are these things? Torch lamps. We don't need these in here anymore. We can deconstruct those. For that matter, we don't actually really need these campfires in here either, I think. Can we make... We actually can make electric heat. We may need to look into that. I mean, not necessarily right now. Someone's been working on books, too. A researching book and a shooting book. Someone's busy. The eclipse is finally ending. Finally, some good news. And I don't know why this is not getting rebuilt, but I'm going to guess it's because we probably don't have any more wolf skin. Wolf skin, plain leather. I know we have that. Let's put another plain leather bedroll in there instead. Also, these are not getting built. Is it because we don't have any wood? How much you want to bet it's because we don't have any wood? We don't have any wood. Okay. We'll have to cut some of that. Is there anything around home? Yeah, there's 26 trees right around home that we can chop down. So I'll let them take care of that. I can't believe we ran out of wood, but, you know, it is what it is. Amara's back to work on research, which is good. That means that everything in the fields is pretty much done for the time being, at least until the corn plant are ready to come in, which I'm excited about, and I want them to come in because we have meat still. Ooh, actually, speaking of meat, we don't have a lot of meat. That's not as good as it could be. And also, we may need to have more animals. Okay. So, let's just mark a few more things for hunting. Preferably things that aren't going to hunt us back. There we go. Stick to the small game. And, Jeremy, where are you? Oh, you're still sleeping. That's fine. That's okay. I really want to put you back to work on crafting, though. If I can. Just to help make some room. I'd like to set you to work at the bloomery. Oh, and BB leveled up again. Fantastic. You are learning quick. So, let's give you more lies. And let's see if I can see what that actually does. So, suppressive aura and empath uncontrolled. So what does that do for the people around you? First, I need you to actually be around the people so I can see what it does to people around you. Alright, white. So, suppressive emotions and... yeah. You actually have a lot of things. So you have Nightshade Poison, 7 doses. Very good. You're soul bonded, of course. You have an Inner Fire from Vega and Suppressed Emotions from BB. Whatever that means. Wow, we have all 2,000 flour now. We're definitely going to need more storage space. We're going to get it. We just need some wood. In the meantime, somebody made pemmican? I don't know who did it, but, you know, good job. Probably the same person that also cooks some of these simple meals. Which is better than nutrient paste. Oliver is out hunting. That's fine. You guys kind of left all the flour outside. Animals will eat this, you know. So please get this hauled in. What do we have going up here? We have some of these Pamana serums. I don't know what we can do with them, but it'll be good once we have them. And we've also got some tobacco plants growing. We don't necessarily need the tobacco plants, but, you know, worst case, we can always sell. We can use it to make some money. Works in the Two Rivers, works here. So we've got almost all the heal root. We're in such a good place when it comes to heal root. Almost 200 of them. Alright, Amara's up there cutting more wheat for flour. That's fine. And I have a feeling that we're not going to get any new wood until they're done with the field here. Problem is that everything is so kind of scattered because of different harvesting times. It's almost guaranteed to keep them busy for a while. Corn is at 82%. Alright, so that's still got a few days. How much flour do we have now? Over 3,000! I may need to get more of these. I guess we'll see. No, I'm going to leave those as is. But yeah, we only have half a room now for food storage. We desperately need to get those food baskets built. I mean, just really desperately. A Mad Muffalo? Oh, and it's going for Weirin. Yes, I know, Oliver, you won't even get up. Everybody run to help. Weirin, just run. No! Weirin, run! Okay, very good, everyone. That was mildly terrifying. Also, we need to patch that hole. Looks like somebody came through and actually deconstructed everything, so now we just need to patch the hole. Oh, we actually do have a little bit of wood. Maybe that just came in. Maybe that's why. Alright, well, sorry I had to get everyone up in the middle of the night, but I didn't get to choose when a Muffalo was going to go on a rampage. BB's also leveled up again in terms of magic. However, I think we need to be paying attention to this because BB's mood is not great. And is it affecting anyone else's mood? Successful Arcane Path Ritual, that's good. Enlightened Gifting Ritual, that's good. Abundance. Positive vibes right here. So, you know, that's good. People are actually getting a benefit from being around BB. Even though BB is technically a depressive person. Also, emotional baggage? Bearing the weight of everyone's emotions. Ooh. And emotional thief? I have a deep sense of sadness and loss when depriving others of their ability to feel. Maybe I shouldn't have this suppressive aura on. Let's try turning that off. And we'll see if maybe this goes away. So this will disappear in about a half a day. This will disappear in a day and a half. So we'll give BB some time and see if maybe BB gets better. Alright, we can clear that out. This is going to be a lot of wood when this gets done, too. Oak trees, poplar trees. Oh, that's much of what they're actually harvesting, is our tree farms. Okay, that's fine. Also, there's all these corpses over here. Can we, like, move these, please? Because they're kind of ugly. Thank you. Tomatoes have been harvested. Unfortunately, there's like no room in here. But, we have these food baskets now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to raw resources, plant matter, and we're going to fill them with flour. We're going to make them important, and I copy to this one. So now we should be able to stuff all of this flour into these barrels, and we will literally just have barrels full of flour. Also, we have all these carcasses in here that need to be dealt with. I'm hoping that White will get to that eventually. Especially since more carcasses keep showing up. Alright, so how are we looking on wood? We have some wood. Not a lot. We have some. And we have more gifts from the sky? What is it? Turtle eggs that went right through the roof over the over our water source. Sure. Nearly destroyed the lamp. Looks like that's about the worst of it, though. Oh, and there's more turtle eggs over here. I mean, that's okay. We'll get it brought in. Can somebody do me a favor and bring all of this flour in? Oh, good. Someone's doing it. I don't have to actually tell you to do it. Fantastic. There's a muffalo. Jeremy got food poisoning? Oh, from water. From raw water, specifically. Well, don't drink the raw water. Alright, so how much will these barrels hold? Looks like it's going to be about 750, which is about what I expected. That's not going to be enough. So here's what we're going to have to do. Here's what we have to do. We need to move that up, and we need to move this over. And we're going to move this one up. Vega's hiding in his room? He saw a rotting corpse. Come on, Vega, I need you to be tougher than that. Okay, and we're going to build another one of these food barrels. This is food basket, but they look more like barrels to me. I don't know, what do you think? Barrel or basket? Well, I mean, I guess a barrel might have rings on it. I forget the name of those rings, but it would have those hoops that keep all the planks together. So maybe they are baskets. But we'll get another one, and that should help us store everything. Because as it is, if each one of these holds 750, that is only 1,500, and we have over 3,000 flour? Yeah, so we'd actually need 4 baskets. And what's wrong with BB? I don't know. I'm not sure what's wrong with BB. Anyway, a war merchant from the Tuatha. How is that even possible? I don't understand it. Weirin, can you come and, like, find out what the deal is with the warrior Tuatha? Because that is just wrong in so very many ways. Okay, well, apparently our wargs are eating our game in here. That's fine, I guess. They're feeding themselves. Kinda. Animals. Okay. Still not breeding adults yet. It'll be okay, though. We have 2 females and 1 male. So, we'll get more wargs. White, however, I am going to have you come in here and probably do some butchering. So, when you wake up in the morning, would you please do that? Also, you can start mentoring people. I don't know exactly when you get that ability, but sure, the more we help each other, the better we get. And we all have something to teach. Still says we have low food, but with the nutrient paste dispenser, our food goes a long way. And I don't think it actually takes that into consideration. Alright, theocratic opportunity. So this takes place at a lit campfire or ritual spot. It must be unroofed because this is going to be a Sky Lantern Festival. Right, we've done this before. We can do it down here. Here's the theocratic party. We will need more wood for that. BB, why are you on a mental break? You are supposed to be the most mentally stable of us. And it's because you're depressed. Well, I need you to undepress yourself. Okay? And I know I'm going to have people in the comments saying, it's not how that works. Well, I get that's not how it works, but I still need it done. Good. We get another food basket done. So, copy and paste. And now we can store a little bit more of the, a little bit more flour. Not all of it, but it'll just be more. That is a lot of meat. Okay, so, Weirin is talking to the Tuatha. Still weird to see a Tuatha war merchant. But you know what? I'm not going to question it. Is there anything that we can sell? Actually, all of these breaching axes, I wonder if we can sell some of these. Many of them are simply poor quality. We can smelt them down. I guess more to the point, what else can we sell? We could sell the wargs. They want to buy wargs. But I kind of like my wargs. So, no, we're not going to do that. We do not need to buy any herbal medicine. We do not need any tea. Well, we have tea to sell. Same thing with smoke leaf. We do have these seeds, but we might actually use these later. You know what? We really don't have anything that I want to trade with them. Yeah, we really don't. So, I'm sorry to have wasted your time, but I actually don't want to do business with you. We might have a couple of pots that you can mend, but that's about the best I can offer. The corn plant is almost ready. Maybe 2 more days? Maybe. Alright, BB's been calmed down. That's good. If I can get somebody to come over here and, like, move some of this flour, because we, like, need the space. Issa's in a sad wander because Waffles died. Well, I mean, I'm sorry that Waffles died, but I can't help that. White, you don't actually need to be making kibble, especially not out of turtle eggs. The only reason I turned kibble on is because I wanted to use, I thought, insect meat. Meat? Yeah. But I guess that means that you can also make it out of eggs? No, don't use our eggs. We can eat the eggs. I mean, not raw, but we can still eat the eggs. Alright. I have to force this, because I really want this done. No storage space? Don't worry, that'll rectify itself. Ooh, actually it rectified itself faster than I wanted it to. Well, I mean, people are hauling things, so I'm guessing it'll get cleaned up on its own. Yeah, see, there they go. No worries. The Tuatha'an are leaving, so that's fine. A thrombocyting nearby? Yeah, we're not picking on those. They're too big for us. Right now, at least. Right now, I am really just utterly fascinated at whatever Amara is working on. She's been working on this for a long time now. Whatever this project is, it's huge. Could be something really significant. And somebody has changed a trait. Solarian has ceased to be a blood mage? It's true. Solarian seems to have lost his connection with the One Power. I don't even understand how. But Solarian has lost his connection with the One Power and is no longer a blood mage. Perhaps, I guess, just because Solarian never used it, it just never really happened. That's unfortunate. I wonder if that means that we can go through with testing again. I mean, not anytime soon. It's still cooling down. We can't do that for another 17 days. That's indeed strange. But I suppose I can't really blame him. Anyway, though, Issa's currently wandering. I think we'll give Issa a chance to come out of that wandering daze, and then we'll see if we can get Jeremy, we can get Jeremy's festival. I mean, that should / may make people happy, right? Okay, we have stored as much of the flour as we possibly can right now. So we have some space left over. Jeremy is doing nothing but rolling joints. Oliver failed to calm down Issa, so that's unfortunate. Was somebody actually trying to cut stone? It's like they started and they got bored halfway through. Which is sad, because we could really use that right now. Combs, you're working on clothing. Just the poncho and kilt, but I guess that's the only things that aren't suspended. And Vega, you came all this way just to put a rock on the floor? Could you not? Alright, White tried to convert Jeremy. Didn't work. I'm not surprised. Alright. Well, it looks like all of our clothing is now caught up. So that's one less thing for people to do. Or at least it was until somebody decided to wear it. Or maybe not. Maybe it just takes a moment for it to show up. BB has a shoot frenzy. That's fine. Not too worried about it. It's pouring down rain again, so that might put a little bit of a kibosh on our Sky Lantern Festival. But people are cooking, so that's nice. Making bulk pemmican. It's like people are also doing some, they're also doing some cleaning, because everything in here looks gorgeous. You know, what occurs to me, we should wire this place up and have some actual, like, electric lights in here, so it's nice and bright. I don't know if we have the steel for it, though. Do we? Steel... We have 169. We could probably make that work. Oh, look at that. It's already wired. We just need to add some lights. Okay. Well, let's do that. We'll put a light there. There. We'll put one over the campfire. The third bed on either side. Ooh, even better yet, let's space them out a little bit more. We'll space them out a little bit more. Because I want to have a nice even light. So, there. We'll do the fourth bed. So that's 3 to the wall and 4 between them. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. And we'll also put one right on here. Should be good. Nice surround lighting. I mean, everyone's sleeping right now, so no one's going to do it, but that ought to brighten that room up nicely. And perhaps we should wire in this room as well. Is this the most important use of our steel? Yeah, it is. There we go. I mean, every room should be wired up at this point. What other rooms aren't wired? Just the temple. So let's get that done too. Oh, I suppose I should also get this added redundancy in here. We'll make sure it's connected to this building. Added redundancy means that no one break can ever shut us down completely. And that's the way I like to see it. The only thing that doesn't have any redundancy is this lamp out here, and it's honestly not that important. So, Solarian, you're washing up. That's good, I guess. But now you're off to work. Go, man, go! You might not be a mage anymore, but you are still a builder, and they can't take that from you. I still wish I knew why you gave up the 1 power, though. It's on the bizarre side. Vega, you gonna get up sometime today? You must have been extra tired. And the fire went out. That's okay. Pretty soon we're not going to need the fire for anything but making charcoal. And that's really the only reason we still have that fire in there. That and, you know, temperature in the winter. But if we can get some of this iron, which we have a lot of iron, turned into steel, we could actually get electric heat. Which would be nice. The rain has stopped, so I think it may be time for the Sky Lantern Festival. Do we have enough wood for everyone? I think we do. Okay. Let's do it. They're also bringing in the corn harvest. That is so much corn. We'll deal with that later, though. For the time being, everybody come enjoy the festival. Grab some wood and make a lantern. That's an order. Issa, Amara, Weirin, Vega, they've all got their wood. Here comes BB, White. There's Jeremy. Jeremy, this is your festival. I should hope you don't miss it. Who are we waiting on? There's Combs. Here comes Solarian. 10 people. Yep, that's everyone. I gotta be honest, Jeremy, your rituals are kind of creepy. I mean, fun, don't get me wrong, but kind of creepy. And there they go! Sky lanterns into the abyss. Which, you know, should make it really interesting given the fog. You would think that they would actually kind of light up the fog. Which, it kind of looks like they do. Kind of like sprites in the night. You know, it also occurs to me, maybe this is why everyone comes in and attacks us, because they see the glowing lights coming from over here, and maybe they suspect witchcraft. But there they go! Could you imagine if our colony was actually bigger than this? And could you imagine if this colony spread over this entire map and we had just 100 people? Alright, it's done! The Theocratic party was beautiful. The drifting lanterns made everyone feel at peace. Everyone gets a +6 mood for 6 days. How's that doing for you, BB? Pretty good, actually. You're still depressive. These negative vibes are still persisting. Not sure why, but they are. Perhaps we should be looking into that. So, empathy. So this is the one that reaches out, touches people. What do we got here? So positive thinking. It increases the willpower of the empath, decreasing the susceptibility of or succumbing to their emotions and increasing the chance of transferring positive emotions. Then there's group therapy, which increases the range of empathy by 3, I guess, squares. And the frequency. Then there's open book, which increases the spell penetration of all abilities? Wow. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to work on positive thinking. You've got 3 points already. You're growing incredibly quickly. So, good. Positive thinking. They're bringing in the corn harvest. This is going to be fantastic, assuming, of course, that we can actually hold all of it. The lights are getting installed. Look at how much brighter it is in here already. Or at least how much brighter it would have been. Well, I mean, I guess I can't get everything. Alright, so we are running kind of long on time. But this has been a good day. I mean, mostly. So, BB became an actual Aes Sedai, a true Aes Sedai, channeling the one power. Solarian gave it up. I mean, I suppose I can understand it, kinda. But I'm hoping that we can get Solarian to come back to us. It's still kind of sad. However, it's not like Solarian is without any connection. Still soul bonded. So that's fine. Buffalo meat has gone away, unfortunately. Yeah, that's to be expected. We'll get more meat. We're getting a little bit more construction done. Not the construction I wanted to get done, but, you know, every little bit helps. And we're finally getting our next harvest in. Our food problem is officially over. Assuming, of course, that I can get some meat and turn a lot of this into pemmican. So, I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. If you want to see more of this, then make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icons here for every video when they come out. If you know somebody else who enjoys either RimWorld or the Wheel of Time, share this video with them. Especially if you'd like to be in it, or they'd like to be in it, because you can come back, leave a like, leave a comment down below, tell me you'd like to be an Aes Sedai, and I will make sure that you make it into the game. So leave your comments down below, and I will see you next time for the Rim of Time. And until then, take care.